And welcome back, everybody, here to game number 2 of day 3 of the 51st annual Mountain Schoolboy Classic right here on Pond Creek, Belfry High School, Belfry, Kentucky. Game 2 will be Expressions Prep out of Huntington, West Virginia, taking on the Betsy Layne Bobcats in the 5th place game. It is, Betsy Layne, how we get here? Game 1, Betsy Layne lost to Elliott County. Game 2, Betsy Layne took the victory over Eastridge. Game 1, Expressions Prep lost to a very good Shelby Valley team. Then they got the win over Schroeder yesterday. That pits them against Betsy Layne in this 5th place matchup. And for Betsy Layne, there's some real familiar names on the paper. You got Braden Hall, who can really shoot the basketball. Also, Ethan Lance had a huge game yesterday. I'm missing one of my rosters here somewhere. Ethan Hall, who had a really nice, or Ethan Lance, I'm sorry, Braden Hall, Ethan Lance. Chandler Coleman, very impressed with the young point guard. Cooper Justice coming in off the bench. The big, tall, long, lanky, athletic kid doing a good job yesterday. For Huntington Expressions Prep, it all starts with Mitch Cox. Caden West can shoot the lights out of it. Mark Brown been playing well up here. And I tell you, yesterday you had Alex Starcher coming back, and he had an absolute nasty dunk yesterday against Schroeder. If you missed it, guys, you might want to go back and rewatch it because it was a good one. Starcher, an absolute monster of a kid, athletic, long, physical. But Expressions Prep having a good week up here right now. Yesterday, let me see here. Next up, we will have Belfry taking on Shelby Valley. Another 15th region game that should be a good one. Shelby Valley lost to Johnson Central last night. Belfry losing in overtime to Elliott County in a game that saw Elliott County jump up by about 19. And then Belfry clawed their way back, took a 2-point lead. Elliott County come back, got it to overtime, and was able to get the win in overtime. For Betsy Layne, though, you had in game 1, they were led by Chandler Coleman. Game 1, the Expression Prep Lions was led by Mitch Cox. He ended up with 24 on that first night. Coleman had 14 for the Bobcats. In game 2, you had Expression Prep led by Cox again with 22. Starcher had 17. And then what makes them really good, they had B.J. McCreath, the ever-steady point guard, with 12. Mark Brown with 10. Caden West with 10. So they done it by committee. Betsy Layne in game 2, their guy Braden Hall got it going a little bit, had 17. Ethan Lance with 20. Chandler Coleman with 8. So some very good performances here for players from both teams. Guys, real quick, want to thank our sponsors one more time for making all these games possible this week. United Motorsports with locations in Logan, West Virginia, Danville, West Virginia, Belfry, Kentucky, and Pikeville, Kentucky. Also want to thank Craig Dameron Furniture, Kentucky Mountain Health Alliance. Double Quick, get it on the double at Double Quick. They sponsor our player of the game each and every game. Bruce Walters of Pikeville, Kentucky. If you're in need of a vehicle, no better place to buy one than Bruce Walters. That's where I bought my truck. Couldn't ask for a better bunch of people over there. Citizens Banks of Kentucky. Crace Solid Rock Development, Maynard Chiropractic, Pumps Tires, Southside Mall, Southside Buildings and Carports, Tiffany Todd Duncan DDS, Dentistry, George Swain Estate Farm Insurance, Williamson Pharmacy. For all your pharmaceutical needs, go visit Williamson Pharmacy. Three Guys Pizza and Brew. That's where Tommy Coppins is going to take me after the games today. He's going to buy my dinner at Three Guys Pizza and Brew. Tuck Valley Wellness Clinic, Howard Family Pharmacy, Nelson Frazier Funeral Home, Jim Moore Services, Kessler's Boutique, Treasures Unlimited, Ultimate Gun and Pawn, A.O. Aunts, and Edward Jones Financial Advisor, Three Rivers Medical Center of Louise, Kentucky, Markham and Memorial Associates, Sims Furniture, and East Kentucky Cards and Collectibles. Guys, you're on here, hit that like and share button. Put in your East Kentucky Cards and Collectibles comment section where you're watching from, who you're rooting for, who your favorite player is. Let us know who you think should be our double quick player of the game the next game. We are an interactive broadcast, and we appreciate the interaction. We like to see what people think and where they're at on things. We're going to jump out. We're about 3 minutes away from your Markham and Memorial Associate starting lineups. You've been listening to the Southside Mall pregame show right here on the D&D Sports Network. And welcome back here to game number 2 of this 51st annual Mountain Schoolboy Classic, Day 3. It'll be the Betsy Layne Bobcats taking on the Expression Prep Lions out of Huntington, West Virginia. Coach May, Tommy Coppage, Kevin Jones bringing y'all the action. Bradley Dameron here with us doing the interviews for us. Takes the whole team of us. We're about 10 seconds away from your Markham and Memorial starting lineups.
This should be a good one, Coach. This Huntington Expression Prep team's really, really talented.
Listen, they played so well yesterday. They played well the other day too. But they had a good Schroeder team down and let them come back. First, it'll be Betsy Layne.
In the Bobcats of Betsy Layne High School. Now let's meet today's starting lineups. First, representing the guests on the scoreboard, the Bobcats of Betsy Layne High School. Starting in guard, number 1, Chandler Coleman.
Number 1, Chandler Coleman.
And forward, number 23, Braden Hall.
Number 23, Braden Hall.
And forward, number 34, Eli Gerald.
Number 4, Eli Gerald.
And center, number 21, Ethan Lance.
At center, number 21, Ethan Lance.
Number 14, Kenyon Sloan.
And wearing number 14, Kenyon Sloan.
Bobcats. Betsy Layne is led by head coach Nathan Morgan.
Head coach Nathan
And
Martin.
now representing the home team on the scoreboard, the Lions of Expression Prep High School.
Now for the Expression Prep line. Number 0, Mitch Cox.
And forward number 3, Caden West.
Number 3, the sharpshooter, Caden West.
10, Mark Brown.
Number 10, Mark Brown.
And guard
Number
number 21,
21, B.J.
And
McCray.
then forward number 25, Alex Starcher.
And wearing number 25, the prep lines is Alex Starcher.
Jonathan Frazier.
Katie Cook McCoy says, go Braden. Hashtag Bob Tats.
Roger Fairchild. Your umpire.
Bob Tats. I said Bob Tats. I can't do that this early, Tommy Coppage. I gotta.
It broke in a little bit, huh?
We've done what? 12. We done 7 the first day. 4 or 5. No, we done 5 the first day, 7 yesterday. We done a girls game, the JV games, and the Four Mountain Schoolboy game.
Yeah.
And already on our second one today. I've done a lot of ball games the last 2 days. Here we go. Starcher Gerald. Expression Prep has the ball. Betsy Layne looks like they're going to start out in a 1-2-2 zone. McCray has it out top. Guarded by Coleman. Over to Cox. Back to McCray. They get it to Starcher at the high post. He turns, fires in and out. Rebound by Gerald. Chandler Coleman will walk it up to Braden Hall. He gets it in the middle to Lance. Over to Sloan, back to Coleman. Betsy Layne very patient. Coleman going to fire the 3 off the mark. Rebound ran down by McCray. Here comes the line. Over to Brown. Brown back to McCray. McCray will get it to West. West 3 on the way. Got it.
3-point basket, Caden West.
Caden West with a 3, guys. Pizza and Brew. 3-point basket. Now stolen away by Starcher. To Brown to Cox. Cox lays it up. No good. Ball stay with the Expression Prep lines. Caden West, another kid that's really shot the ball well up here.
Really good shooter there for Huntington Expression Prep. They got several guys that can shoot the 3 really well.
Right here's one of them. Mitch Cox, wearing number 0. Cox gets it to Starcher at the high post. Starcher turns, fires, got it. Alex Starcher with a 3, guys. Pizza and Brew. 3-point basket. Early 6-0 lead for Expression Prep. Gerald to Lance. Lance back to Hall to Coleman. Coleman drives, lays it up. Strong move by Chandler Coleman and 1. The hoop in the horn for the young fella.
Fouls on line number 10. Brown, his first, team's first.
Yeah, Betsy Layne, their coach, just took over. The season had actually already started there, and I think he was hired shortly after the season began.
Yeah, he was.
And he's done a really great job here.
Yeah, give him time, right? I mean, Carlene Haley says, go Betsy Layne Bobcats. And Robert Brenda Farmer says, where's 3 Guys Pizza and Brew Lake located? It's almost right across from 7-Eleven. And on that, I don't know what the name of the street is there. Like if you come down under the underpass and go straight toward 119, look left. You can't miss it, right? Isn't that where it's at? I've been there. Here's the Hall. Hall gets it down to Lance. Back out to Sloan. Somebody can put in the comments, probably tell you better, and I'm horrible with directions. I'm one of these guys that uses GPS for everything. Nice lay in by Eli Gerald. Here comes Starcher. Starcher kicks it to Cox. Cox going to catch, fire, quick release, got it.
3-point basket, Mitchell Cox.
Mitch Cox. Ball on the ground. Bodies everywhere. Mark Brown. Chandler Coleman comes away with the littlest guy on the floor. Coleman pushes up ahead to Lance. Lance lays it up and in. Nice job there by Chandler Coleman.
Lance had a big day yesterday.
Oh, absolutely. He was our double quick player of the game yesterday. Good take by Cox. Strong finish. Miranda Gregory said, let's go Bobcats, get another player of the game, Ethan Lance. Crystal Jared Gerald says, way to go, Eli, let's go Bobcats. A lot of Betsy Layne people watching. And guys, we appreciate everybody tuning in here on this. This is New Year's Eve, isn't it?
Sure is, yeah.
I just thought about that. You can tell I got a big party planned, can't you?
Yeah.
Yeah, Happy New Year's. Start your resolutions a day early. Here's Sloan with it, guarded by Starcher. Over to Coleman. Back to Caden Hall, who's checked in. Here's Coleman. He drives, and he'll be bumped.
Yeah, going back to that dunk Starcher had yesterday, that was phenomenal.
Pretty impressive, wasn't it?
Mm.
It was an in-traffic AM1 dunk.
Yeah.
Yeah, pretty
Yeah,
impressive.
he absorbed some contact on it and still able to finish.
Lance gets it over to Sloan. Sloan has it poked away by McCray, out of bounds, back to Betsy Layne. Listen, B.J. McCray is a strong, strong young man.
Very solid player. Great three-point shooter as well. And ball handler.
Betsy Layne, number 23, Braden Hall.
Coleman will walk it up for the Bobcats. Guarded by McCray, down to Hall. Over to Sloan. Sloan gets it to Caden Hall. Up, got it.
3-point basket, Caden Hall.
Here's Brown with it. Gets it. Starcher in the paint. Starcher goes up. Can't get the finish. Rebound by Braden Hall. Out to Sloan. Here come the Bobcats. Canyon Sloan over to Braden Hall. Braden Hall looking to drive. Hands it off to Lance. Lance gets into the painted area. Goes up strong. No call. Cox ahead to Brown. Mark Brown lays it up and good.
Goal by Mark Brown.
They got Caden Hall trapped. He's trying to step through the double team, and
Betsy Layne.
we got a timeout on the floor by Betsy Layne. As they take one, we'll jump out, take one with them. We'll be right back on the D&D Sports Network.
30-second timeout.
Looking for a new healthcare provider? Come see us at Tug Valley Wellness Clinic. We take all patients from the ages 2 and up. Our staff has over 30 years of medical experience. We do everything from DOT physicals, wellness exams, adult and child, walk-in visits, and more. Call us today at 304-236-3601 or reach us Monday through Friday.
And we're back here as Expressions Prep leading Betsy Layne 14-9 early on in this one. And I was right, Tommy Copley, just on the corner of those streets. I know where it's at, but I just don't know. I mean, I've been in Williamson, around Williamson my entire life, so I know where everything's at. I just don't know what it's called, right?
Yeah, I'm definitely going to have to try them out. I've heard a lot of good things about them.
Here's Hall with it. Hall swings it over to Caden Hall. He'll fire another three off the back of the rim. No good. Rebound Cox. Cox ahead to Brown. Brown got Frazier on his right, West on his left. Gives it to Frazier. Frazier baseline back out to Brown. Swing it around. They give it West back out to McCray. B.J. McCray gets into the painted area out to Frazier around to Cox. Cox head fake into McCray. McCray goes up strong. Got it.
Basket by B.J. McCray.
It was that strength he was talking about from McCree.
Yeah, very strong kid, point guard. Try to get it to the cutting Coleman. knocked away back to Canyon. Sloan on fire, no good. Rebound. Sloan, I'm sorry. Out to Caden Hall. Caden Hall fires from the corner, no good. Ethan Lance. Big work on the boards into Caden Hall. And Caden Hall lays it up and good.
30-second timeout expression prep.
They're going to take a 30-second timeout. We'll keep this one right here. Guys, want to thank United Motorsports, Craig Dameron Furniture, Kentucky Mountain Health Alliance, Double Quick, Bruce Walters, Citizens Banks of Kentucky, Crace Solid Rock Development, Maynard Chiropractic, Punch Tires, Southside Mall, and Southside Buildings and Carports, Tiffany Todd Duncan, DDS Dentistry, George Swain at State Farm. George Swain sponsoring this first quarter of action. We appreciate him. Williamson Pharmacy, Three Guys Pizza and Brew, Tug Valley Wellness, Howard Family Pharmacy, Nelson Fraser Funeral Home, Jim Moore Services, Kessler's Boutique, Treasures Unlimited, Ultimate Gun and Palm, A.O. Onks, Three Rivers Medical Center, Louisiana, Kentucky, Markham and Memorial Law Offices, Sims Furniture, East Kentucky, Cards and Collectibles. Back to action. Here's Castillo, who's checked in for the Expression Prep lines. Jaden Castillo wearing number 11, good player.
Mm-hmm.
Quick as a cat.
Yeah, contributed several good minutes for them yesterday in that matchup.
Played very well. McCray into Brown. Brown back to McCray. It swings it around to Castillo. Back out to Brown. Brown flips it out to West. West, three on the way, short. Rebound Cox, up and in.
Basket by Mitchell Cox.
Mitch Cox with 8 early here this morning, or this afternoon. It's afternoon. I keep thinking it's morning for some reason. Braden Hall with a deep three, no good. Rebound Caden Hall. Caden Hall goes up. No good. Rebound, batted out of bounds. It'll stay with Shelby Valley. Shelby Valley keeping themselves alive in this one on the offensive boards right now.
Yeah, Betsy Layne doing a great job on the boards here early on.
Lance out to Sloan, over to Braden Hall. Braden back out to Sloan. Sloan fires a three, no good. Rebound Lance. There's another offensive board and one. Ethan Lance playing big boy basketball.
Pass on the line to zero.
The hoop and the horn.
First, team's third. Lance is line for the M1.
Here we go. Betsy Layne, Chandler Coleman hands it off to Lance. Back to Braden Hall. Braden Hall for three. Got it.
3-point basket, Braden Hall.
Braden Hall with a deep Three Guys Pizza and Brew 3-point basket. Here's McCray to Starcher. The Brown. Brown back to Cox. Cox lays it up and in.
Basket by Mitchell Cox.
Fast and furious pace here early on in this one. As Betsy Layne trails Expression Prep 20-16. 1 minute remaining in the third. Here's those hands by McCray. They're going to get him on the reach.
Yeah, very nice pace to this first quarter.
And we talked about this game early on. We thought it was a pretty good matchup. Caden Hall inbound to Sloan, guarded by McCray. Sloan has it taken away momentarily by McCray, out of bounds, back to Betsy Layne. Here's Coleman, guarded by Castillo. Miranda Greggy says, look at that assist. Here's Chandler Coleman.
It was a nice drive to the bucket there for Coleman.
Miranda Gregory says, way to go, Ethan. Look at that assist. Can't leave Braden Hall open, and that is a fact. Timothy Hall, he can shoot the cover off of it. But he can shoot it from deep.
He's kind of their multi-tool. He does a little bit of everything.
He does. Pretty good ball handler, shoots it really well. High IQ basketball player. Expression Prep just kind of playing keep away here. Going to hold for one, under 20 seconds remaining here in the first. It's Expression Prep 20, Betsy Layne 18. McCray to Castillo, back to McCray. McCray drives, gets himself wide open at the elbow, no good. Rebound Lance. Lance, he's at the buzzer at the end of one. It's Expression Prep 20, Betsy Layne 18. We'll be right back here on the D&D Sports Network.
Smokey Armstrong here from United Motorsports of Belfry. Looking for your next adventure? We've got the motorcycles, side-by-sides, and ATVs needed to take your riding to the next level. Whether you're hitting the track, enjoying the trails, exploring the open road, or seeking comfort and style, we've got you covered with trusted brands like Honda, Polaris, and Kawasaki. At United Motorsports, we're not just about selling power sports, we're passionate about helping you find the perfect ride. Our team will work with you to customize your vehicle, offer expert advice, and provide top-notch service. No matter where your adventure takes you, ready to get started? Call us at 606-237-7311 or visit www.unitedmotorsportsbelfry.com or stop by today. Your next ride is waiting.
And welcome back here to the second quarter of action. Brought to you by Williamson Pharmacy. For all your pharmaceutical needs, go visit Williamson Pharmacy. Here's Braden Hall with it, guarded by Brown. Nice move by Braden Hall. Can't finish. Rebound by Alex Starcher. Brown goes strong to the rim. Up, no good. Rebound by Cox. Cox goes back up and good.
Strong.
Mitch Cox is a very strong guard. I can remember watching him play like 2 or 3 years ago, and he looked like he weighed maybe a $125 soaking wet. Wow, nice take by Chandler Coleman. The hoop and the harm and one for number one. Going to the line, trying to complete the old-fashioned 3-point play by Coleman. Coleman's free throw up. No good. Rebound, Cox.
Is Cox a senior this year?
I think so, yeah. But, man, he can cook. He can play. He's a good player. Strong, athletic. Such a quick jumper. Over to Brown. Back to Cox. Cox will reset the offense for Prep. Cox going to walk into three. Money. Three guys, pizza and brews. 3-point basket by Mitch Cox, who's having a well of a first half. Here's Caden Hall with it. Has it stolen away ahead to Cox. Cox lays it up, and he'll be fouled. He'll go to the line to shoot two. Good sportsmanship there by Caden Hall. Listen, I like that foul, man. Nothing easy.
Right.
You don't try to hurt people, but you don't. I'd rather see you make it from 15 foot than 2 foot.
Mm-hmm.
That's just my personal philosophy on it.
Cox is probably already in double figures, isn't he?
Oh, easily. He's got 16. Give him 17. Yeah, he's got 17 first half points already. Coleman to Lance. They get it back to Lance. Lance has it bad away. Ahead of the pack, Starcher to Cox. Cox. Wow. Mitch Cox having big first half. Here comes Coleman. Coleman out to Gerald. Gerald might have traveled with it, got away with it. Out to Braden Hall, wide open. Oh, I started to say count it. Tommy Coppage. It was in and out.
Every shot he puts up looks like it's going in. Good-looking stroke.
Got over and back, and he jumped on this side and caught it before he hit the ground. There right now, Mitch Cox has done everything, but look at that shoe game. My goodness, they look like rainbows. Lance going to fire a three. Not normally in his repertoire, but he says, I can shoot it too, coach. Ethan Lance stepping out, hitting a big-time three. Got his pizza and brew 3-point play. Betsy Layne not going anywhere. 29-23, Expressions Prep. Here's McCray. McCray getting to that elbow jumper. He loves it. Knocks it in.
Yeah, he's so good at that little
when he gets to that little painted area, that 12 to 15-foot elbow jumper, he's money. Here's Lance. Guarded by Starcher. Lance loses the handle on it. Gets it over to Caden Hall. Caden Hall back to Gerald. Gerald back to Caden Hall. Hall to Lance. Lance out to Braden Hall. Guarded by Brown. Braden Hall got caught a foul on number 10, Mark Brown. Hand check.
And Betsy Layne with the ball here. Coleman will bring it up. Being guarded by McCreath. Back to Coleman here. Dribbles around, and we got a travel called on Coleman. Checking into the lineup for Expression Prep is Frazier. Frazier's an 8th grader for Expression Prep. Here's Starcher with it for Expression Prep to McCree. McCree out to the wing. Dribbles in.
Tommy Cobbage, I hate to interrupt, but you see what I mean about Kevin Jones? Needy, needy, needy. My goodness. I have to take care of him like a baby. Nah, I'm just kidding. He's back. He had a doctor's appointment, our guy Kevin Jones. He's just getting back, wanting in. 31-23, Expression Prep. Cox to Frazier. Frazier fires from a corner. Got it, the 8th grader. Joel Frazier with a 3 guys pizza and brew 3-point basket. Here's Caden Hall, guarded by Cox. Ahead to Coleman. Coleman drives, kicks Lance. Lance for another 3 from a corner, no good. Rebound McCray. McCray to Frazier. Frazier to Starcher. Starcher lays it up and blew the bunny. Here's Gerald over to Lance. Caden Hall has it. Here comes Coleman. Braden Hall. Braden Hall for 3, no good. Rebound chase. Down, no, out of bounds.
Checking for the line, number 50, Mike Tate.
Number 50 checks in. Mike Tate for Expressions Prep.
McCray walks it up for the Lions. Up back to McCray, to Frazier. They get it to the big fella Tate in the middle who just checked in. Here's Cox, drives baseline out to Caden West. They swing it around to McCray. Frazier for 3, short. Rebound McCray. And Expression Prep will reset as they lead 34-23. 3 minutes remaining in the first half. Cox for 3, no good. Rebound Lance. Coleman will walk it up for the Bobcats. Guarded by McCray. And he drives up and good.
Nice drive there by Coleman.
McCray gonna walk it up. Down to Tate. Tate to Cox. Cox for 3. Off the mark. Rebound Braden Hall. Here come the Bobcats. Hall gets it ahead to Caden Hall. Caden Hall finds Gerald. Gerald lays it up and in. Beautiful basketball there by the Betsy Layne Bobcats.
2 minutes left here in the second period.
McCray back to Cox. To Tate. And they're going to say Betsy Layne was out of bounds. Here's Cox with it. Tries to get it over to West, stolen away by Gerald. Here come the Bobcats. Over to Coleman. Coleman, pull up, floater, no good. Gets his own rebound. Back out to Bradenhall. Back to Coleman. Coleman for three, no good. Rebound Cox. Caden West for the deep three. That's his second Three Guys Pizza and Brew three-point basket of the half. Betsy Layne trails by 10. Here's Gerald. Gerald's going to be fouled.
Fouls on expression, red number 0, Mitchell Cox, his second, team's third.
Here's Hall, gets it into Braden Hall. And stay out of bounds, ball back over to Expression Prep. McCray to walk it up. 1 minute remaining here in the first half of action.
It's been a pretty good first half here.
It has. Belfry will play the next game, Chris Ratliff. Miranda Gregory says, look at the three, go Ethan. Yeah, Ethan Lance stepping out shooting threes. Don't seem to do it very often, but had a good-looking jumper. Caden West for three, no good. Rebound Coleman. Here comes the Bobcat. Chandler Coleman all the way to the rim. No good. Rebound McCray. Back the other way we go. McCray ahead to Starcher. Starcher gathers, goes up left hand. No good. Rebound Justice. And Cooper Justice is going to be fouled.
Fouls on expression, red number 25, Alex Starcher, his second personal, team's fourth.
Gerald into Coleman. Back to Gerald. Gerald to Coleman. Coleman. Got to get rid of it to Caden Hall, to Braden Hall. Braden Hall got to get it up. Going to be after the buzzer. At halftime, it's Expression Prep 37. Betsy Layne 27. We'll be right back on the D&D Sports Network. And welcome back here. Halftime. Brought to you by Bruce Waters out of Pikeville, Kentucky. If you're in need of a new ride, go visit the fine folks at Bruce Waters. They'll take care of you. They took care of me. Put me in a really nice Ford F-150. I couldn't be more appreciative of them. They got some butterscotch, what you call it? Butterfinger cake. Butterscotch chocolate cake in that hospitality room. My goodness. And you know me, I'm a junk food junkie, guys, here. In this first half of action, you had Chandler Coleman with 8, Ethan Lance 7, Braden Hall 3, Eli Gerald 7, and Caden Hall coming off the bench for 5. Giving them a total of 27. For Expressions Prep, Alex Starcher hit a 3. Joel Frazier hit a 3. B.J. McCray with 4. Mark Brown with 2. Caden West with 2 threes, giving him 6 points. But the big story of that first half, Tommy Coppage, was Mitch Cox had 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 15, 19 first half points. Cox is cooking today.
Yeah, big time first half there for Mitch Cox.
Strong, big body guard. Very athletic and uses that size and strength to finish around the rim. Does a phenomenal job.
Very tough to match up against.
Chris Ratliff, I don't know if I've answered you or not, but Belfry will play immediately after this game. So whatever, I don't know, probably 4 o'clock-ish, 3:30-ish. One more time, guys, I want to thank United Motorsports, Craig Dameron Furniture, Kentucky Mountain Health Alliance, Double Quick, get it on the double quick, Bruce Walters, Citizens Banks of Kentucky, Crace Solid Rock Development, Maynard Chiropractic, Punk's Tires, Southside Mall, Southside Buildings and Carports, Tiffany Todd Duncan Dentistry, George Swain at State Farm, Williamson Pharmacy, 3 Guys Pizza and Brew, Tug Valley Wellness Clinic, Howard Family Pharmacy, Jim Morris Services, Kessler's Boutique, Treasures Unlimited, Ultimate Gun and Pawn in Kermit, West Virginia, A.O. Onks and Edward Jones Financial Advisor, 3 Rivers Medical Center of Louisa, Kentucky, Markham and Memorial Associates, Sims Furniture, and East Kentucky Cards and Collectibles. Guys, East Kentucky Cards and Collectibles are sponsoring our comment section today. Put in the comments where you're rooting from, who you're cheering for, who your favorite player is, and who you think should be a double quick player of the game. We do take all input into consideration as we are an interactive broadcast, and we love to hear from our viewers. Back to action here. It's Expression Prep basketball. They lead 37-27. McCray with it out top over to Cox. Back to McCray. They get it to Brown at the high post to Starcher. Starcher head fake back to Brown out to McCray. 3 on the way. No good. Rebound Lance. Very good offensive set there by the Expression Prep Lions. Just couldn't convert the basket. Here's Coleman. Coleman drives, kicks it out to Lance. Lance finds Sloan in the corner. Sloan for 3, short. Gets his own board, goes up with a floater, no good. Rebound. Going to be fought for Coleman and Starcher. And got a jump ball possession to go to Betsy Layne. Alex Starcher probably will win that battle. 19. Mitch Cox, 19 first half points. Here's Sloan to Braden Hall. Braden Hall. He brings it back out. Guarded by Cox. Skips it over to Coleman. Coleman back out to Sloan. Sloan back to Hall. They swing it around the key. Back to Coleman. Coleman going to fire. Got it. Chandler Coleman with a 3 guys. Pizza and Brew. 3-point basket.
Good patience there, that trip down by Betsy Layne.
Absolutely, Tommy. Very patient set. Starcher, back to McCray, to West. Back to Starcher. They swing it around the key. McCray gets that elbow jumper, and no good. Rebound fought for. And we got a held ball, possession, Expression Prep.
Ball possession, Expression Prep.
Lee Cook says, go Bobcats. Here's McCray with it. Over to West. Back to McCray. Starcher. They swing it around. They get it to Cox. Cox, who had the hot hand in the first half. Skip pass to West. West puts one dribble down, back out to McCray. Back to Cox. Cox to West. Back to Cox. Here's West going to fire the three. No good. Long rebound into the hands of Coleman. Coleman will hold it up. Bring it up for the Bobcats. Over to Braden Hall. Braden Hall open for three. No good. Off the mark. Rebound. Caden West. Here come the Lions. McCray. Back to Starcher. Starcher has his pass stolen by Hall. Here comes Braden Hall. Braden Hall lays it up. No good. Rebound Cox. Uncharacteristic there, Braden Hall. Up ahead of the pack. West over to Brown. Brown lays it up and in.
Basket by Mark Brown.
Nice job in transition there by the Expression Prep Lions. They find Mark Brown for the easy lay-in. Here's Sloan. Sloan floater up. Got it. Canyon Sloan.
Nice little floater there.
It sure was.
Basket by Canyon Sloan.
And the ball's going to go out of bounds. Back to Betsy Layne. Betsy Layne hanging around.
Number 5, Caden Hall for Expression Prep. Number 50, Mike Tate. And number 24.
Mike Tate in for Expression Prep. Joel Frazier, number 24 in for Expression Prep.
Mike Tate is a freshman underneath the Lance. Beautiful look by Coleman.
Goal by Ethan Lance.
Lance got the basket. Coleman got the assist, but that was a fine pass by Chandler Coleman there. Here's McCray with it. McCray up ahead to Cox. To West in the corner. West drives, and they're going to say he was bumped. Caden West to go to the line to shoot two.
That's on Betsy Layne, number 5, Caden Hall, his second, team's first. That's on for Expression. Number 3, Caden West, 2 shots.
West, his first, up and good. He'll have one more.
This should be a decent matchup here between Belfry and Shelby Valley here.
That should be a
next
barn
game.
burner. It'll be a dog fight. Belfry's going to be coming out looking to prove something, and Shelby Valley's going to be coming off a bad loss to Johnson Central, so I think it'll be a dog fight. Lance has it. Gets himself out of trouble to Gerald, to Coleman. Coleman on a fast break. Straight at Tate. Gets it back to Caden Hall. Caden Hall gets it to Sloan. Out to Chandler Coleman. Coleman, one dribble in the middle to Gerald, and Gerald will be fouled.
Fouls on Expression Prep, number 21, BJ.
And Betsy Layne hanging around in this one, kind of like we saw
just hanging around. Kind of, yeah, a la Eastridge. Just hanging around. Keeping it close enough to stay in striking distance.
Expression Prep, number 25, Alex Starcher.
And did he make both those, Tommy?
Yes.
That was Gerald.
And that'll cut it down to 5 here with under 4 left in the third period.
This is Frazier couldn't get it to go. Here come the Bobcats. Coleman, guarded by Joel Frazier, the 8th grader. Coleman, a freshman. That's 2 young kids going at it. Down low to Gerald. Gerald back out to Coleman. Coleman, ball fake, gets to the rim. Floater up, no good. Rebound Lance. Ethan Lance with the hoop and the horn. Big boy basketball. Ethan Lance with the tough finish.
I don't know how he was able to get that shot off.
I don't either.
Kindly off balance.
He's played a heck of a ball game. The last 2 days, he's played really, really well. Strong, big, physical kid.
Mm-hmm.
Lance's free throw up, and he'll complete the Three Guys Pizza and Brew 3-point play. Here's Frazier, back to Cox. Ahead of the pack to McCray. McCray to West. Back to McCray. Mitch Cox being quiet here this second half thus far. Over to Starcher. They get it to West at the high post. Up, no good. Rebound, Caden Hall. Out to Coleman. Coleman walks it up for the Bobcats. They trail by 2 now. Trailed by as many as 10 down to Lance. Here's Lance. Can't get it to go. Rebound, Starcher. Starcher ahead of the pack to Joel Frazier. Frazier goes up. Can't get the lay in to go. Lance gets the rebound on this end. Here comes Coleman.
Yeah, Lance has been everywhere for Betsy Layne.
Caden Hall, 3, corner pocket, got it. Caden Hall with the 3 guys. Pizza and Brew. 3-point basket. Betsy Layne 42, Huntington Prep 41. We got a timeout. We'll take one with them. We'll be right back on the D&D Sports Network.
Looking for a new healthcare provider? Come see us at Tug Valley Wellness Clinic. We take all patients from the ages 2 and up. Our staff has over 30 years of medical experience. We do everything from DOT physicals, wellness exams, adult and child, walk-in visits, and more. Call us today at 304-236-3601 and reach us Monday through Friday.
Come on down to Three Guys Pizza and Brew in Williamson, West Virginia. We're located on the corner of Harvey Street and 3rd Avenue. We got great deals on pizzas, sandwiches, and more. You get great service with great pricing. Enjoy your birthday or ball games with us here at Three Guys Pizza and Brew. Look forward to seeing you.
And welcome back here. 2.5 minutes remain in the third quarter as it's Huntington Prep 41, or Expressions Prep, I'm sorry. Betsy Layne 42, trailed by as many as 11, I think, Tommy Coppage.
Yeah, they mounted a great comeback here.
They never quit scratching and fighting. Here's McCray. Walks it up to Brown. Over to Cox. And I don't think Cox has attempted a shot this half. Starcher back to West to Brown. McCray gets it. Starcher, high post, turns, fires, no good. Ball batted out of bounds. Back to Betsy Layne. Mitch Cox has 0 shot attempts this quarter.
That's been the difference here in the third quarter.
I think I'll be running something to get him a look. Here comes Gerald. Gerald brings it up, skips it over to Coleman. Coleman gets it to Braden Hall, back out to Caden Hall. Caden Hall fires from straight away, no good. Rebound by Cox. Over to McCray. Back to Cox.
Yeah, folks watching, if you don't mind, hit the like and share button. Share the stream.
Yeah, get these numbers up for these boys. Tell a friend, tell a friend. It's a 1-point ball game. It's going to be a good one here. Mitch Cox with it. Back to Brown. Starcher to high post. Starcher turns, fires, can't get it to go. Rebound, Caden Hall. Here come a Bobcat. Caden Hall guarded by Brown. Over to Braden Hall. Braden Hall puts it on the deck. Gets it back to Gerald. Gerald to Justice. Cooper up, no good. Rebound, Starcher. Ahead of the pack to Brown. Brown lays it up. Huntington Prep goes back ahead. Mark Brown regains the lead for the Lions. Here comes Coleman. Coleman, nice pass to Cooper Justice. Justice loses the handle on it, and he traveled.
Checking for Betsy Layne.
Wonder how tall Cooper Justice is.
6'4", maybe 6'8", maybe. I don't. 6'7".
He looks close to 7 foot from up here.
I'd say he's about 6, 7. Here's Brown with it, back to McCray. They get it to Cox at the high post, and Cox will be fouled.
That's on Betsy Layne, number 1. Coleman.
That guy, I guess it's free throw Willie now. It used to be half court Willie. Layup Willie now. Every Williamson game, any game in the field house you would go watch. Oh, Cooper Justice is 6'8". Thank you for that.
Basket by Mark Brown.
Mark Brown with the deuce. Here's Gerald. Has it stolen away by McCray. Here come the lines. Over to Brown, and you had Cox and Brown running side by side, and McCray threw it. And I think Brown hesitated, thought maybe Cox was going to pick it up.
Checking for expression prep, number 11, Jaden Castillo.
And we got a 3-point game here with 20.9 seconds left during the third period.
Here's Coleman with it. Coleman up ahead to Braden Hall. Braden back to Coleman. Coleman takes it down the lane, got it and one. Chandler Coleman with a hoop in the horn. Nice take by that young man. Just a freshman, Tommy Coppage.
Yeah, him and Betsy Layne's got nice young talent here.
They have.
Good things to look forward to.
Coleman trying to complete the old-fashioned three guys pizza and brew 3-point play. And he gets it. And we're knotted back up at 45. Starcher with it. Ahead to Brown. Brown throws it out of bounds. Good no call there by the refs as Braden Hall hit the deck. Here's Coleman. Coleman lets it fly from his straight. Oh, my lands. I thought he made it. At the end of 3. All tied up here at 45. We'll be right back on the D&D Sports Network.
Southside Buildings and Carports and Southside Shed Hunters of Louisiana, Kentucky offers shed hauling services up to 16 by 52 long buildings. We also have lofted cabins, utility cabins, garages, man caves, she sheds that you can customize and order to your wants and needs with many different options such as workbenches, shelving, transom windows, and much more. You can go to the location or buy using 3D Builder's online order system. You can build right from your own home. We offer metal garages and carports that are built to any size and installed right on your property. For more info, call 304-928-0060 or 304-928-0062. Here at Southside Buildings and Carports, we've got you covered. Southside Buildings and Carports and Southside Shed Hunters of Louisiana, Kentucky offers shed hauling services up to 16 by 52 long buildings.
And welcome back here as we got Betsy Layne, 45, Expression Prep. 45, this fourth quarter of action brought to you by Tiffany Todd Duncan Dentistry. Here we go. Braden Hall with it. Been a good one. Hall Cox on him. Hall spins, trying to get to the rim, lays it up, no good. Rebound Starcher. Starcher ahead to Cox. Cox by himself, lays it up and in. And after a 19-point performance in the first half, I think that's his first shot attempt here in half number 2.
I think you might be right.
Canyon Salome loses a handle on it. Back over to Expression Prep. And we got a timeout on the floor. I want to thank United Motorsports, Craig Dameron Furniture, Tiffany Todd Duncan Dentistry, Southside Mall, Punk's Tires, Bruce Walters, A.O. Onks, Edward Jones Financial Advisor, East Kentucky Cards and Collectibles. Guys, you can constantly see our sponsors scrolling across the bottom of your screen. Top left-hand corner. Get out, visit these small businesses. We couldn't do what we do without them. They make these broadcasts possible. We appreciate each and every one of them. Tell them D&D sent you. Tell them Darryl McCoy sent you. They might cut you a deal, and if not, just get a hold of Darryl. He might even buy it for you, Tommy Coppage.
He's a good man like that.
Yeah, he's a good guy like that. Just let him know if you need it, he'll make sure you got it.
Absolutely.
So, guys, once again, it is Expression Prep 47, Betsy Layne 45. Been 2 barn burners open up this last day of the 51st Annual Mountain Schoolboy Classic. Here's McCray with it. Over to Brown. Back to McCray. Guarded by Coleman. Back to Cox. Cox for 3. Got it. Mitch Cox. Money. 3 guys, Pizza and Brew, 3-point basket. Lance skipped to Hall. Hall for 3. Off the mark, rebound, Ethan Lance. Lance back up and good. Ethan Lance.
Big, strong move under there.
I'll tell you, he's just doing, the grunt work underneath, just grinding it out. Big body, big boy. Yeah. Here we go. Get these numbers up, guys. Going to be what's going to be a good finish. Here's Cox for 3 more short. Rebound, Lance. Got to have a double-double. Here's Coleman with it. Coleman looks to drive, gets all the way downhill, and he'll be fouled. Go to the line to shoot 2. And listen, I like young Chandler Coleman. Once again, he's just a freshman, man. He's a tough kid.
Sure is.
Good little player. That'll be Cox's 3rd, something to keep an eye on there.
Yeah, share the stream out there if you guys don't mind. We've got a good finish coming up here. 6.5 minutes left, and you got a 3-point ball game.
Caden West to get a rest. Joel Frazier checks back in. Coleman misses them both. The rebound going to be batted out of bounds. It'll stay with Betsy Layne. Here's Hall. Set the trigger in. Hall throws it into an empty area. Coleman just goes and gets it amongst the big fellas. Here's Coleman with it. Guarded by, no, that is not Frazier in. That was Bennett Kabongo who checked in. Here's Gerald with it. Gerald tries to get it down to Caden Hall. They get it underneath the Lance out to Braden Hall. Braden Hall in rhythm. No good. Rebound, Cox. Mitch Cox. A heck of a game here today. Back to McCray.
Cox has 24, right?
22.
22.
No, 24. He hit a lay-in and a 3 this half. Yes. Here's Coleman, out to Gerald. Hands it off to Braden Hall. Hall getting downhill. Nice move, no good. Lance back up and in. Ethan Lance, have yourself a day, young man.
He's put in some work today.
He has. He has got every offensive board that's come off just about. Huntington Expressions Prep, 50. Betsy Layne, 49. Guys, get these numbers up. Going to be a good finish. Here's McCray with it out top. Sets the offense. They're trying to get Cox on the cut. Gets Brown underneath. Brown goes up strong, no good. Alex Starcher with an offensive rebound and put back. Strong move by Starcher.
Yeah, I like that matchup down low between Lance and Starcher.
Yeah, absolutely. Starcher trying to complete the old-fashioned 3 guys pizza and brew 3-point play. Can't get the free throw to go. Rebound by Justice. Here comes Coleman. Coleman to pull it back. Guarded by Cox. Off the Gerald screen. Coleman puts it on the deck. Spins back out to Sloan, over to Caden Hall. Caden back to Sloan. Hall has it, gets it to Gerald. Gerald goes strong, has it stolen away by Brown. Here come the lines. McCray gets himself under control. Kicks it back out to Cox. Cox going to be out of bounds, back to Betsy Layne.
Yeah, I don't think Starcher was ready for that pass.
No, I think he thought Cox was going to shoot it, got offensive rebounding position, and looked up. Here's Justice. Justice has it stolen away by Brown. Here come the lines. Cox, strong to the rim. He'll be fouled. Mitch Cox is a big-bodied, strong guard. Foul caught on Kenyon Sloan, his first. I still can't figure out what kind of shoes B.J. McCray is wearing.
Those got to be wrestling shoes, right?
I don't know.
The laces look exactly like wrestling,
Yeah.
the old wrestling boots.
I like them, though. I mean,
Yeah.
I just like to know what brand they are.
I've seen a couple different players wearing that style
Yeah.
this week.
Coleman with a nice crossover over to Sloan. They trail by 4 here. 4 minutes remaining. You lose it on the floor. Lance on the floor. West on the floor. Bodies everywhere. Can't tell me this don't mean something. We got a 30-second timeout. We'll just keep this one right here. You see kids diving around like that. That's what you like to see, hustle. Both teams playing extremely hard here in this 5th place game of the 51st Annual Mountain Schoolboy Classic.
Yeah, I think Lance felt like he took a shot to the head there during that scrum.
Tommy Coppage, they're playing jump on it. Do you know the dance?
I sure don't.
Well,
If I did, I can't do it either.
I'm not much for dancing. I got 2 bad knees and a bad ankle. I fall over a rail or something. Kevin Jones is up here busting a move right now.
He is, ain't he?
Oh, absolutely. I saw Bradley Dameron jumping on it down there. Guys, hit that like and share button. Listen, we're joking around. We're having a good time here this week. The Mountain Schoolboy Classic. We sure appreciate Belfry, all their hospitality. Fed us great all week. Took care of us.
As you see, Shelby Valley's coach, Matthew Taylor, down there at the doorway.
Oh, yeah. It'll be them and Belfry, 15th region matchup. Then Johnson Central taking on the Elliott County Lions in the championship of this 51st Mountain Schoolboy Classic. McCray to Cox. Expressions Prep leads by 4. Starcher. Back to McCray. To Brown. They swing it around. Brown gets to the elbow. Back out to McCray to West. Expression Prep. Starcher for 3. No good. Rebound Lance.
He's got a ton of rebounds.
He's got at least 15. He got 17 points as well. Big night for him. Oh, okay, thank you. BJ has on Kobe's. I just couldn't see the emblem the way they're made. I love them, though. I like that. Look, Cox for 3, no good. Rebound West, back up, no good. Rebound batted around, fought for, good hustle, ends up in the hands of Cox. He goes strong to finish it.
Yeah, way to stay with it there. Expressions Prep. And we got a turnover. It'll go back to Expressions Prep.
We got a full timeout on the floors. They take one, we'll take one with them. We'll be right back on the D&D Sports Network.
I started at Double Quick as an associate when I was still in high school, and I quickly realized that there was a career in front of me.
Whenever I was a store manager, I graduated college and I expected to leave about a year after graduation. I knew that this was a place that I could continue to grow, I could continue to be challenged both personally and professionally, and that's the reason that I'm still here today.
Start your career today at Double Quick.
Apply at doublequick.com and start your career today.
Come on down to Ultimate Pond, located in Kermit, West Virginia, where we have all your firearm needs. Need cash? Trade in your gold today. From custom rifles and rifles accessories to the bare bone stock of pistols, we have it all. Come see us today at Ultimate Pond.
And welcome back here. 2.5 minutes remaining in this one. Huntington Expression Prep, 55. Betsy Layne, 49. You're watching fourth quarter action being brought to you by Tiffany Todd Duncan. Making the mountain smile pretty again. Tiffany Todd Duncan Dentistry.
Yeah, one of the best around.
Yeah, I don't know that that's our logo, but it sounds like it should be. Here's McCray with it. The Starcher. Good hands by Sloan. Ball stay with Expression Prep.
Yeah, 2.5 minutes left here, folks. If you don't mind, like and share and follow the page if you haven't already. Get these numbers up.
Here's Brown with it. Over to McCray. Starcher has it. McCray getting downhill, kicks it out to West. West with a three. Got it, dagger.
Yeah, big shot.
Caden West, that's a backbreaker there to Gerald. Gerald fades, goes up and scores it. Nice move by Eli Gerald. Betsy Layne holding on. West kicks it back out to Starcher.
You got to love how hard this Betsy Layne team plays. Played really hard.
Yeah. And we got a full timeout on the floors. They take one, we'll take one with them. We'll be right back on the D&D Sports Network.
Come on down to Ultimate Pond, located in Kermit, West Virginia, where we have all your firearm needs. Need cash? Trade in your gold today. From custom rifles and rifles accessories to the bare bone stock of pistols, we have it all. Come see us today at Ultimate Pond.
If you was pushed out of the area because of loss of work in the coal industry, look no longer. Jim Marr is here for you. Jim Marr is now hiring for all positions in the coal field. Stop by their offices in Logan, West Virginia or in Wheeling, West Virginia and apply today.
And welcome back here. Minute 45 remaining. It's Huntington Expression Prep, 58. Betsy Layne, 51. Been a good one the whole game. Big three hit by Caden West there. Late, stolen away by Coleman. Coleman goes at McCray, up and good. Betsy Layne not out of the water yet. Over to McCray. McCray gets it back to Cox. Another timeout. It is a full timeout. We'll take one with them. We'll be right back on the D&D Sports Network.
You're a great outside shooter, but all the talk this year has been you driving.
It's true. I'm going to be driving a Kia Telluride from Bruce Walters Kia in Pikeville.
Right now, get a new Kia Telluride with up to $4,500 off the sticker.
So why Bruce Walters Kia in Pikeville?
Because when others won't, Walters will.
Come shop us in Pikeville or shop us online at brucewalterskia.com.
Hi, everybody. Dave Baker here for Citizens Bank of Kentucky. Do you want to love your car even more? How about putting extra cash in your pocket each month by refinancing with new low rates at CBK? It is fast, it's easy. All you have to do is log on to wearecitizens.bank.
And welcome back here. Expression Prep leads by 5, minute and 20 seconds remaining. Cox has it out top, over to Starcher. Back to McCray. McCray guarded by Coleman. Betsy Layne. They get it to Caden West. Caden West with another big bucket.
Nice find down low there.
Very nice pass.
1 minute remaining.
Here's Gerald. He'll score it.
Basket by Gerald. Timeout on the floor.
And we got another timeout. 30-second timeout. We'll take time to thank our sponsors, United Motorsports, Craig Dammer Furniture, Kentucky Mountain Health Alliance, Double Quick, get it on the double quick, Bruce Walters, Citizens Banks of Kentucky, Crate Solid Art Development, Maynard Chiropractic, Punk's Tires, Southside Mall, Southside Buildings and Carports, Tiffany Todd Duncan, George Swain at State Farm Insurance, Williamson Pharmacy, Three Guys Pizza and Brew right here in Williamson, West Virginia, Tug Valley Wellness Clinic, Howard Family Pharmacy, Nelson Frazier Funeral Home, Jim Mars Services, Kessler's Boutique, Treasures Unlimited, Ultimate Gun and Pawn, Kermit, West Virginia, A.O. Onks and Edward Jones Financial Advisor, Three Rivers Medical Center in Louisiana, Kentucky, Markham and Moore and Associate Law Offices, Sims Furniture, and East Kentucky Cards and Collectibles. Let's go, guys. Get these numbers up. 55 seconds remaining. Betsy Layne trailing by 5. Not out of it yet. Fought, scratch, battle, clawed, got it back, tied it up, took a 2-point lead even.
Yeah. This is the second of the 2 quality games so far today.
Here's Starcher. Starcher nearly traveled, gets it up to Cox. And Cox will be fouled.
That's on Betsy Layne, number 5.
Foul called on Caden Hall.
Team's third.
Starcher set the inbound. He gets it into McCray, and McCray's fouled.
That's on Betsy Layne, number 1. Coleman, his second. Team's
So it's 4, one more, and it'll put them on the line.
Next one be the shooting foul. Starcher gets it into Cox, guarded by Caden Hall.
That's on Betsy Layne, number 5. Caden Hall, that's his 5th and final personal foul. Team's 5th.
Caden Hall going to foul out of the contest. Braden Hall checked back in.
23, Braden Hall. That's a line for expression prep number 0.
Cox.
Cox double bonus.
First free throw up and in. He'll have one more. Mitch Cox, big game. I think he has 25.
Yeah, had a huge first half.
Misses the second. Rebound by Gerald. Over to Coleman. Here come the Bobcats. 40 seconds remaining. Coleman out to Kenyon Sloan. Sloan gets into the lane, flips it up. No good. Rebound batted around. Controlled by West. West to be fouled.
Fouls on Betsy Layne, number 21.
And listen, come district tournament time, this is not a Betsy Layne team that you're going to want to see. they're getting better every game.
Every game.
Figuring it out. And Braden Hall, who is a huge piece to their puzzle, hadn't shot it well here today.
Yeah, shots that normally fall for him just didn't really fall today, but he still ended up with a good quality game.
Oh, yeah, he does a little bit of everything. Swiss Army knife. West gets them both. Sloan up ahead to Lance. Back to Coleman. Coleman walks into a three. No good. Rebound Lance. Lance back up and good. Betsy Layne will not quit. Will not go away. And Starcher's fouled.
Fouls on Betsy Layne, number 21. Ethan Lance, his second personal foul.
Starcher go to the line to shoot two.
Stay tuned after this one. We'll have game 3 between the Belfry Pirates and Shelby Valley Wildcats.
The Wildcats. Matthew Taylor's Shelby Valley Wildcats is a fun bunch to watch.
Well, that was a fun game last night between them and Johnson Central.
Hard fought. Has a physical high school basketball game. Physical. Here's Sloan. Up to Lance. Lance going to fire a three. Short. Rebound. Saved into Sloan. Sloan out to Braden Hall. Braden Hall for three. No good. Rebound Starcher. And Starcher be fouled with 4 seconds left. And I think that's going to do it as Starcher will walk down and shoot two. Expression Prep going to get the win here. But, hey, listen, hats off to Betsy Layne. Hard-fought game.
Great effort.
And they'll go 1-2 here in this 51st Annual Mountain Schoolboy Classic. Expression Prep will go 2-1. Starts the free throw up and good. I guess we can go ahead and name our double quick player of the game. It's going to go to none other than number 0, Mitch Cox. Starcher gets them both. Congratulations, that young man. Guys, we're going to jump out for a real quick break. We'll be back in just 1 second with your Southside Buildings and Carport post-game show right here on the D&D Sports Network. And we're back here as take a look at some stats. For Betsy Layne, you had Chandler Coleman with 16, Canyon Sloan 2, Braden Hall 3, Eli Gerald 10, and leading the way for them was Ethan Lance, 18 points and a slew of rebounds. Nice game for Ethan Lance. For Expression Prep lines, you had Joel Frazier with 3, B.J. McCray with 4, Alex Starcher 9, Mark Brown with 8, Caden West 15, hitting some big buckets and big free throws down the stretch. And your double quick player of the game, number 0, Mitch Cox, goes for 28, 19 of those coming in the first half. Really big game for him. Up next, we will have the Belfry Pirates taking on the Shelby Valley Wildcats in Game 3 on Day 3 of this 51st Annual Mountain Schoolboy Classic right here on the D&D Sports Network.